Just to be clear, I am not Jamond with a wig on. I know there's probably people was like waiting long enough to be like, all right, he's changed, he's back, it's Josh now. Let's see. I saw a sign that said, "Drive like your kids live here." So I didn't go down that road every other weekend. Skipped a couple holidays, you know. It was a matter. Jamal was talking about how he was dressed. That was pretty tight. I looked at how I was dressed before I walked out the house, and I looked like a black guy who's just trying to fit in up here. You know? I was like, God. I like smoking weed in this outfit too, so when my neighbors see me, they can be like try to describe it, and it just sounds like a mythical creature and shit. Like, I swear it was a black guy. He had on plaid. He was like a lumberjack, but he had on like some kind of anime. I swear to God, we don't believe you. You said it was a black guy outside. I'm just kidding. Let's see. I'm looking for new white friends. My white friends that I have right now have been making me upset for not knowing the results of 23andMe off the top of my head. You know, putting me in awkward situations where I get in their car and they're like, "Oh, for real, Josh? For real? You couldn't tell? You couldn't tell that I was 1/16 Indian from this dream catcher I got hanging up?" It's like, that's not enough clues. Like, if I took that same test and it came back that I was 1/16 Caucasian, right? Like, nobody would give me a pass, right? Like, imagine that same situation. My friend gets in the car and I'm like, "Oh, for real, Bob? Bob, for real? You couldn't tell? You couldn't tell that I was 1/16 Caucasian? Huh? From this Fleetwood Mac that I'm bumping right now?" Like, it's like, I'll never break the chain. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's not fair. Let's see. Okay, I want to tell you about a porno series. It's cool. Yeah, you guys don't sound like you're enthused, but it's very progressive. I wouldn't suggest it if it wasn't progressive. It's called Black Patrol. And you seen it. She's laughing like, "Oh shit." Don't talk about it. Let him. It's called Black Patrol, guys. Ignore her. And it starts off with two white female cops. Okay, two white female cops, and they run and catch a black guy on foot, which, okay. Yeah, it's porn.
All right.
Yeah. She's all about it. You know that's not happening, right? You're not catching no black dude on. It's movie magic. Y'all saw how fast Jamon got out of here. I couldn't even catch him. That's fucking. They catch this black guy and they're like, "You don't want to go to jail, right? You don't want to go to jail, huh? You better get over here and fuck me." Yeah, I know. Yeah. Well, that baby's gonna learn some words today. With that big black cock. Yeah, exactly. That's what they say in the porno movie. And this black guy has to fuck them for his freedom. Which, side note, I've been pulled over several times. And not once have I ever been offered the chance to fuck myself out of a ticket. Like I have the cleanest record you'd ever seen. You were like, "Josh, I saw you. You was doing 70 in a neighborhood. How? How did you get out of that?" I just be like, "I don't know what to tell you, man, but fuck the police." She's like, "What?" And I'm like, "Nothing, I'm sorry. Sorry." Oh yeah, but it's progressive because in the end, the black guy gets to shoot the cops in the face. So there's that. Little cum racism joke for you guys. Let's see what else I got on the list. Yeah, just cum and racism, that's it. I got friends who like to tell me about their sex lives a lot. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I know a couple that started dating, and they just, all they wanted to do was tell me about all the places they've been fucking. And I was like, oh my God, we fucked over here, we did it over here, oh my God, it was so great, we're so in love. And it sucks because like I'm a single dude and nobody wants to hear those same stories from me. You know what I'm saying? Like I want to be like, hey guys, think about what I came 4 times today in that corner and that corner over there. Right there where you're sitting too. You won't believe it. I was on time. And nobody wants to hear that I came up with a new move called the 91 Bulls. Like nobody wants to hear about that. Yeah, for those of you who don't know, in 1991, the Chicago Bulls went to the finals, right? Michael Jordan in 1991, in that finals, famously went to the lane really aggressively with his right hand. And then at the last second, stuck his tongue out and switched it to the left just to make a layup for no reason. And nobody wants to hear me talk about jerking off and doing the 91 Bulls at my house. Like, I'm like, yeah, buddy, you don't get it. I start off like this. And then at the last second, I'm like, ah, and they're like, we don't want to fucking hear about that. I was like, but I won so many championships. Why don't you want to hear? Okay. My son's favorite joke right now, currently at the moment, is the classic, guess what? What's the part where you guys say, yeah, okay, let's try that one more time. It's the, guess what? Chicken butt. Yeah, exactly, yeah. You like that joke, huh? I fucking hate that joke. I hate it. It's fun the first time. It's okay the second time. The third and everything after that, you're just like, I'll fucking murder you. You're like, you know what I'm saying? Like my son's a real girl. Like I got real bad about it one time. He was like, he's 11 now. This is his 3rd go round on it. Yeah, because he's got a little sister. He's back on it. Yeah, that's right. He's like, oh shit, it's a classic. Anyway. Yeah, he got real, he's like, I got real bad about it, right? You know what I'm saying? I try to be smart about it, try to catch him before he does. He's like, hey, Dad, guess what? I'm like, not today, little nigga. And he's like, what? And I was like, nothing. What? What's up? And he was like, I just wanted to talk to you about iguanas. I was like, oh shit, okay, yeah, let's talk about iguanas, man. Let's talk about iguanas. And he's like, I want to get an iguana. And it's going to be really, really cool. And I was like, here's my one rule for that iguana. Don't bring it to my house. Keep it at your mom's. You know, that sounds terrifying. I don't want a fucking reptile walking around my house. And he's like, oh, Dad, I get it. Yeah, you don't want to have it over at your house. This one's going to be super cool. And it's going to be real quiet. And I was like, real quiet? Why the fuck? Don't bring no extra sneaky, quiet-ass iguana to my house. Why? Like, no, definitely keep it at your mom's house. I don't want that over here. And he was like, yeah, you want to know why this one's going to be so sneaky and so quiet? Because I got this iguana, and I'm going to go get it socks. And I was like, socks? You're going to get socks on your iguana? And he's like, yeah, I'm going to get iguana. And I was like, where did you even find that at? And he was like, YouTube. I was like, they got everything on there. That's tight, man. You gonna get your iguana socks? He was like, yeah, I'm gonna get my iguana socks, so it's gonna be super quiet. And guess what's the best material to make iguana socks out of? And I was like, what? And he was like, chicken butt. And I was like, ah! Ooh, I'll punch you. Ooh, get out of my face. I don't want to talk to you. He's a smart kid, man. Smart kid. Let's see. I took him and his sister to go see, was it The Little Mermaid a while back? And you guys, you remember the big controversy with The Little Mermaid. You know what I'm saying? There was a lot of people upset over the fact that Ariel was going to be black, and by a lot of people, I'm obviously talking about the white ones. They was very up in arms about it. And I had one guy even try to give me scientific reason for why Ariel should be white. Like, I'm dead serious. He gave me scientific reason. This man sat me down and was like, listen. The sun can't reach that far down into the depths in which she would live. So technically, her skin would be white. And I was like, man, if you just said which race is more likely to fuck a fish, I'd be like, yo, Ariel should be white. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you should start your argument there. There is no argument. Like, you know what I'm saying? But the part that made me mad about it was like they had a preview for Teenage Kraken. You guys heard about that one? Teenage Kraken. It's basically a kraken is the hero, and she fights against mermaids. And that's the thing. And it's almost like Disney was like, that's fine. You want to go ahead and we'll give you a black mermaid. But guess what? Now all mermaids are evil. So there you go. If you want it, you got it. So, okay, that was a tough one. I don't know. At movies though, like one thing that I always look forward to is a post-credit scene. Even if, like, I don't know, even if there isn't one, I like to just announce that there is one anyway after the movie, just to see who's gonna hang out with me. You know, I heard there's something after the credits, and you're like, my people, what's up? There's nothing here, what's up? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's tight. Like, I don't know, for one movie specifically, I feel like missed out on the chance to have a post-credit scene. One specifically, right? And once I name it, you'll be like, of course, Passion of the Christ. Like, cause like, think about it, a post-credit scene is just there to fucking make you go see the next movie. How dope would it have been at the end of Passion of the Christ, right? You would have saw the credits roll, the screen go black, then all of a sudden you see a little tomb just sitting there in the rock, and then it just moves, and you hear somebody go, Jesus? Like, you wouldn't see Passion of the Christ 2. You wouldn't fucking go check that out? That's a fucking jam. That's a fucking jam. You're like, right, they need that at the back of the post-credit. She's like, I want to see number 2 right now. If I wish they had it. Yeah. It's like, but how dope would it be, though, if you could have post-credit scenes in real life? Like, what if you could check in on me 10 minutes after my set, and you just see me in the car crying? Like, just... You wouldn't fucking come see my next show to see what happened? Like, you'd be like, it's fucking tight. All right, that's fine. See, thank you. Let's see. Where we go from here? Let's see. Can anybody here describe an orgasm? Anybody? Nobody? Nobody's coming. Nobody's had an orgasm. Nirvana. Okay, that's it. You see, man, you gave me a decent answer. One time, I had a woman tell me it was like eating a good steak, and I said, I don't think you're coming right. I don't think that's. I've had some steaks. They've never been that good. I don't give a fuck. I had a dude. Maybe chocolate. You hitting on me right now or what? What's happening? I didn't say how. I didn't say how do you come. I said describe it, not how. All right. I had a dude once describe it to me as a dick sneeze, and I was like, that's gross. I didn't ask what happens. I said, what does it feel like? Could you imagine trying to describe that first one though? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like Adam and Eve going at it, right? Eve looks up at Adam. She's like, what? Oh my God, what happened? He's like, I don't know.
We just got
my eyes rolled back in my head. I saw God for a few minutes. Don't worry, you won't see it that often. Like, you know what I'm saying? You know, because the female orgasm isn't. No, I'm just kidding. I know the female orgasm is real. I saw it on TV. It's fine. It's fine. All right, it's fine. More orgasm stuff. We'll check. You got it. More orgasm stuff. Let's keep going with this. Let's see. Let's see. Have you ever heard of an orgasmic birth? You have. You have. You haven't had. Whoa. Okay.
The instructor has had one.
Okay. So you want to describe it? You want to describe it real quick?
That while she was crowning, she had an orgasm.
That's right.
It's like the most powerful thing you could ever experience.
Yep.
That's the most powerful thing you can ever experience.
Yes, exactly. And orgasm is about the most powerful thing you can ever experience. For women, two together, yeah.
Yeah. Wow. I never thought about. Not like that before. Yeah, no, you're right. You're right. You're right. You're right. We're all learning today. Wow, this is crazy. This is good. Everybody's got that. Everybody knows what an orgasmic birth is, right? And all you dudes, you'll never fucking have one. You hear? No, I'm just kidding. So listen, I thought about this like an orgasmic birth, right? Like if you are a mom and you got that information to tell your son, how do you tell him? Like even in the best moment, even in your best moments, like there's no best, hey son, oh look, I see you've got a nice house and car and you're doing well at work and your wife is pregnant. Did I tell you that when you were born I had an orgasm? Like nobody, like there's no good way, right? But wow, somebody's ready. Somebody's prepared. But you gotta think though, if you are a mom and you have that information and you're waiting to drop it on your son, you're waiting to drop it at a pivotal moment, like a moment where you gotta bring him back down to earth, you know what I'm saying? You gotta fucking reset him, like, you know what I'm saying? Like maybe you're a mom and you call him on the phone, pick up the phone, pick up the goddamn phone. Hello? Listen, let me tell you something. The only time you ever brought joy into my life was the day you were born, because I came. Like, there's no good way to drop that info. But then I thought about it even more, and I was like, what if you were a dude and you realized that you gave your mom an orgasmic birth, and then you also realize she's the only woman you ever gave an orgasm to? You're just like, Mom, what did I do right that one time? Tell me. I'm trying to be successful out here. Let me know. Obviously, I had the knowledge before. Okay. Oh, man. More orgasm stuff? All right, here we go. Let's do it. I watched a documentary about a guy who hurt his back. And as a result of him hurting his back, he had 100 orgasms a day. Yeah. No. Every now and then there's always somebody who's like, yeah, it's not a good thing. It's 100. It was a back surgery. It just comes like, it was a back injury. It comes 100 times. This is the saddest documentary you've ever seen. Saddest documentary. It starts off, he's just walking through the grass, just being like, no, not right now. Not right now. I just want to play frisbee golf with my friends. I just want to play frisbee golf. And they're like, meet Dave. And I'm like, we met Dave. He came in front of everybody, we know. Man, this is the best response I've ever gotten for Dave. I wish he was here right now to hear you guys. Everybody else just laughs at him. But it gets worse. This documentary gets worse. Because there comes a point where he's talking about, listen, man, I can't go out. I don't want to be near a school when this happens by accident. My sex life is ruined. Imagine being at your father's funeral and having 9 unwanted orgasms. And yeah, I cried. From laughing. I was laughing hard as fuck. I could not stop laughing because all I could picture was this poor man sitting over top of his dad's casket just being like, Dad, oh God, Dad, oh shit, oh Dad, no, I'm gonna miss you, but not like this. I'm gonna miss you, but not like this. Oh man, we got real intimate right there this time. But then I was like, I don't know, man. I kept following him after that documentary. I wanted to know more about this man's life. And let me tell you what happened. He transitioned from a man to a woman. And as a result of that, his orgasms dropped from 100 a day all the way down to 8. Further proving what I said earlier about that female okay, that's fine. We'll let it go. Where do we leave after that on a more awkward note? Let's see. I was pulled over not too long ago and forced to get out of my car because I met a description. And I had the first thought that you guys did. I looked the cop right in his face, and I said, we fucking? And he was like, what? And I was like, nothing, I'm sorry, I was hoping to expedite this process, but I guess not. I guess I should have asked, what was the description? And he was like, that was kind of weird, but yeah. We were looking for somebody who's 6 foot tall. I was like, okay. It said 250 pounds, and I was like, ooh, okay. And they're like, black, and I said, oh shit. I'm gonna have to stop you right there. I don't know if you could tell from that Fleetwood Mac I'm bumping, but I'm clearly 1/16 Caucasian, and you got the wrong guy. All right, guys, I'm Josh. Give it up for Pete Nelson. Thank you so much.
You can find the last comic online if you look up the Instagram tag, Josh Barnes is mental.